So I've wanted a Bluetooth keyboard for my Steam Deck for some time now, completely unessential, more just for convenience than anything else. Didn't want to spend a lot of money on it, so I thought I'd enter the weird and wonderful world of AliExpress. Honestly, for the most part, the on-screen keyboard is fine for the Steam Deck, but every now and again, it's like I want to dip into desktop mode, and it's a bit of a pain having to get a USB A to C adapter for my Steam Deck to plug in the keyboard. I have to unplug it from my PC. I can't plug in a USB thumb drive then, or a power adapter, so yeah, it's just for convenience more than anything, so this looks promising. Like I said, it's an AliExpress job. It took about 4 weeks to get delivered. I live in Poland at the moment, and it cost me 80s water plus postage. It was about 110 in total. I'll put the conversions up in the screen, but basically about 20 quid. So yeah, as you can see, it's a foldable Bluetooth keyboard that doesn't need a dongle, true Bluetooth. It's got a trackpad included on it, which will be handy, save plugging in a mouse. And it's got a rechargeable battery built in, charges by USB-C, which you know is important to me. So on paper, it's the perfect solution, what I'm looking for. Let's just see what the quality is going to be like. I did see a very similar looking keyboard on Amazon for almost double the price. It's got a little bit of weight to it. I'm not sure whether it's metal or plastic. Not too heavy, but feels solid. Instruction manuals in Chinese, I'm guessing. It's a Bluetooth keyboard, it can't be that hard to use, can it? Get it the right way up at least. And I'd guess the only other thing that I'm going to get in the box is another USB-C to A charging cable. Got a million of them now, but never hurts to have another. Right, okay, the main event. Let's get it out and have a look. I think it does feel plastic, but feels very solidly constructed, to be honest. And yeah, I'm impressed. It's got those springy scissor keys on it, so it actually feels quite like my MacBook to use to type. Okay, everyone's favourite part. So yeah, it doesn't feel so light that it feels cheap, but not so heavy that it's going to be an inconvenience to travel with. There's not really too much to say. There's an on and off button on the top, USB-C to charge, and it does hold itself together with a magnet. So I guess the only thing we can do now is set it up and see if it actually works. So I've just connected my PS4 controller to the Steam Deck, just so I'm not leaning over the camera and pressing all the buttons on it as we go through the menus. Guess we start by turning it on with the power button. Good as place as any to start. And on the keyboard, there is actually a pairing button, a function pairing button. So if we hold the FN and press the pairing and see what happens, and yeah, it's just popped up down the bottom there. So select that and see what we get. Yeah, seems to have connected. There we go, works as expected for going around the menus anyway. And the trackpad works as well. I didn't even know you could use a mouse in gaming mode. Guess we should go to desktop mode and see if it works all right in there. Yeah, trackpad seems to work perfect. And the keyboard works fine as well. So it does exactly what I wanted it to do, and it's a very good deal as well for the price. The trackpad buttons do actually click mechanically, but you can just tap it as well, just like a normal notebook. Honestly, quality-wise, it feels on par with the official Microsoft one that I've got. So I was trying to think of something to do to test out the keyboard that's a little bit more exciting than writing a Word document for you or something. I remembered the old game on the Dreamcast, Typing of the Dead. It was like a parody of the House of the Dead light gun shooting games, which I'm sure you'll remember from the arcades, except a word comes up over every zombie and you have to type it to shoot them. It's almost like an X-rated version of Mavis Beacon Teaches Typing, if you're old enough to remember that. I had a look on the Steam store, and there's a newer version of it on there, so I've just picked it up now. Typing of the Dead Overkill, so this should be a good way to test out the keyboard, I think. Well, the trackpad works, didn't need to change any settings or do anything for that, just worked straight away. And the game works fine as well, yeah. I always wanted to play this back in the day, but I never had a keyboard for my Dreamcast. Obviously, you can see I'm not great at typing, but it's a fairly comfortable keyboard to type on. It's a little bit weird where the folding sections are. But as I said, I didn't get this, to be typing on it all day. It was just, to pop it out the box in case I need to do a little bit more in desktop mode, really. It's absolutely perfect for that. If you are looking for a portable keyboard trackpad solution, I think you'll be hard pushed to find a better deal than this. I'll drop the link to it in the description if you're interested in one. I recommend it. I did pay for this product. It's not a review unit or anything like that. Honestly, I'm really happy with my purchase. I had low expectations, if we're being honest, but I'm impressed. I'm a happy nerd with this. Anyway, thanks for taking the time to check out the video. Please like the video if you've got this far into it. I'd appreciate it. It helps my little weird and wonderful channel grow. Subscribe if you would like to catch more of my videos, usually indie, retro gaming, that sort of stuff. And we're dabbling in a few accessory videos recently as well. So until next time, this is Kutski signing out, keeping the games alive.